Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac. We are back on Hof Bergmann. Thank you guys so much for voting. I just checked the poll right now. It looks like we're at 173 votes and it's a very close vote, but we have a winner. And you're looking at the winner. Actually, off there in the distance, you will see what you guys have decided that we do next. And that is the sheep and goat farm. 30% of the votes for the sheep and goat farm. I can't talk this morning. 29% were for, surprisingly, this cattle, or this cow meadow. And I was just like, wow, you know, I didn't think that many people wanted me to do cows, but I guess so. So yeah, 29% is that, 30% is the sheep farm. I'm just working on a plowing contract here with the Massey. You can see it's like, wait a minute, that looks a little different. Yep, I just took it down to the shop and I bought a set of duals for it because it could pull the plow, but it was slipping. Especially, you know, here on the right side of the tractor, where it's on the loose ground, it just was having a real hard time. We were only doing like 3 to 4 miles per hour, so I put some duals on it, and now we're pulling this plow, no problem. I've been hard at work getting a lot of contracts done. It is the 5th day of autumn. We're sitting at $87,917. When we finish this contract, we will have over $90,000, and it's been fun. I've been doing fertilizing contracts, and I actually mixed fertilizer again. It is all gone again. And this plowing contract came up, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to knock this out because it pays, what, $4,191. You still see there's tons of fertilizing contracts. There's never a lack of those on the map. There were some sowing contracts that were up for like a day, but I was doing fertilizing contracts and I was going to do the sowing contracts, but they're already done because I guess the AI just went ahead and planted their fields. You can see here we're just kind of trugging along at 4 or 5 miles per hour because we're going up this pretty steep hill. And I don't even have the realism for vehicles add-on turned on yet. I've turned it on and off here and there, and it's just, with these smaller 90 horsepower tractors, I don't know. The game's just almost impossible with that realism for vehicles add-on. Maybe later on when we get into the bigger horsepower stuff. But as it sits right now, just even though the implements are rated for this horsepower, just with that mod, it's in the terrain and how Hof Bergmann's kind of got some hills to it, it's just really tough to do. Alright, let me finish this. We'll finish this contract later. We don't have to do it right now. Let's drive down to our new farm. We haven't bought it yet. Go down here and take a peek. Take a look at some stuff. Kind of do some planning, because I don't know. This right here, this is actually the horse. This horse section comes with the big Hof Bergmann there. So if we ever get that big farm, this little horse section comes with it. But this right here, pretty much from inside the road there, the dirt road, all this is all purchasable. So let's jump in here and see. Pretty sure it's around $70,000. Charged me $4,000 for new. Just now charged me for the. That's weird. So it is either goats or sheep or both. We can actually do both, which is really cool. We can do 2 different animal types with this. Let's just do it, folks. You guys voted. I'm going to do it. We're going to jump in here. $72,264. We have $87,917. Now we have sheep pen. Yes, we do. Now we have a sheep pen. Sorry about that. Phone started ringing. I needed to mute it real quick so you guys didn't see it. Of course, it's nobody I really want to. Let's see that. That opens now. Before then, we couldn't open these. I'm assuming this is the water trigger, which we'll need the hoses for. Okay, this opens up, and I'm pretty sure let's open up the animal menu. Calf zone, pig enclosure, dog zone, chicken coop, horse paddock. None of this. The sheep stables here. Yes, so this must be it right here because it says goat milk and wool is what it says here. So we can do goats. Takes grass silage, grass hay, clover, hay pellets. So we can actually do grass silage for this. Might be. See whether. Yeah, because I don't think we're going to be able to make hay, but we can mow that and wrap it and make silage. Oh, cool, that opens. Oh wow, this is nice. Just love this map. How pretty it is with the trees. Beautiful. Now we have all this room. We have all this extra room here. Although I think the map border won't allow us to come all the way up to the fence, because well, that just might be the PDA. Yeah. Our property line is fence, by the looks of it. Just on the PDA, it looks a little weird, but I think it'll be okay. Got the orchard here, which eventually it was another popular selection was the orchard. I think like 18% of the votes was for the orchard, so that's something we'll have to look at later on. But what I would like to do is mow this grass. I think we really need to, or maybe we should get animals. I mean, what's the point of having an animal pen if we don't have animals? I don't know how much they are, though. I don't know how much the animals are. I love this little water trough thing here. This is cool. I guess we fill that, and then this fills it with water. And here's our feed trough. Let's check the lights here. This is probably a spawn location. Yep. Got fancy dancy lights. Nice. I don't know if the animal place is open. Take a drive over there and see. Yep, let's do that. Let's take a drive over to the animal pen and see. Also, what's nice is I think we have, and we might have room to put a building in, or maybe a chicken coop or something up here. We might be able to drop like a little chicken coop right here if we want to do more than just sheep and the goats. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go drop the plow over here in field 4. And then I'm going to head down to the animal dealer and see if they're open. Say we're going to need a transport trailer that will handle the goats. I'm pretty sure farmer... Maybe. I thought I had one, but this one comes with the map, this big one. I thought there was a small one that came with the map. No. Miscellaneous? I thought there was one of these right here that came with the map that would take goats. This doesn't say, this just says pigs, breeding pigs, sheep, and cows. Nothing about goats. Buy goats here? We can buy goats. It costs $100 to deliver. A ram, but it's a female. Just like, okay. I think we can do goats. I've done sheep before. Just become goat farmers this time, and then if we want to do sheep later on, we can buy the other one. We can add sheep later. But I don't want to just click and have them spawn. I want to actually spend the money and get a trailer and go pick them up at the animal dealer and all that stuff. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go get this plow dropped off and then run up to the animal dealer, see if it's open, see about getting some goats. I'll see you there. Alright, we are at the animal dealer. They close at 8 p.m., so we have plenty of time. And I did just a quick little test in this little Joskin, our little Joskin Betamax here. Is it Betamax? Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Let's take the cover off, lower the trailer down, and we can get some goats. I think we'll just get a variety of goats. They're only $483. The sheep are pretty inexpensive too, so I might get a load of both. I can't remember how many of this trailer will. So let's do. Just gonna get 10. Man, how many goats can we carry in this thing? Okay, so 10 goats. Yeah. Go ahead and pick us up 10 goats. I just leased this trailer. It was $1,400 to lease the trailer. There we go. We have goaty goats. And the reason why is we're going to pay $100 per animal to have it delivered. 10 goats, that's $1,000. We're going to get a couple loads. Either another load of goats or another load of sheep. I haven't decided yet. Quite decided which route I want to go. I think we're just going to stick with the goats for now. Maybe we'll add some sheep later, but we'll get a couple loads of goats, and then after that we'll see about getting some water for them, and hopefully the game mechanics and seasons works and they'll start eating the grass that's in the pasture, so we'll find that out real quick as well. Alright, I'll see you back at the new farm. Alright, we are back at the farm. Let's go ahead and lower that, and we'll open up the tarp, hit R, let's drop our goats off. There we go. We have goats. Goaty goats, goats, goats. There they go. Let's pull up the animal screen. I just want to see. There we go. Sheep, stable, 10 goats. Of course, there's no water, no straw, no silage, none of that stuff. We're going to go grab another load of goats. Then after that, we'll be get some water up here. And then hopefully, like I said, the game mechanics will kick in and they'll start eating the grass that is actually already in this pasture here. And we'll have to start formulating a plan going forward, because I don't want to buy this winter. We may have to buy some hay, but I would really like to be able to maybe. Oh no, I don't think we need all this pasture for these few of goats. But how much can we put in here? It doesn't have a limit. It doesn't tell us how many we can put in there. So, yeah, we'll see. Maybe eventually later on we can kind of plow in an area of meadow that we can fertilize and kind of mow and make hay off of. But we'll also leave some more so that the goats always have fresh grass to eat. We'll see. We'll talk about it here in just a minute. Let me run and grab our another load of goats, spend another, close to $5,000, and when we get back, we'll grab the water tank, see about how making sure that works, putting some water in here, getting this filled up for the goats. All right, see you then. Alrighty, we are back in our old Fiat here. Gotta turn the lights on, it's getting kind of dark. We're gonna come over here and fill up the water tank. Now I've kind of left some hoses around. I actually left this hose down here, and I went ahead and bought another hose and left it up there at the farm. And the reason why, as you guys will see, these hoses do weird things. In fact, I just ran over that one. They kind of sink into the ground, and there he goes. They just have. It's not perfected. I think it's a great mod and it does some really cool stuff, but it definitely needs some work, especially with this tanker, because for some reason the trigger to attach the hose is back here, but then it wants to attach here. And it's mildly frustrating. Probably a little more than mildly frustrating. There I go, running over it again. It's just kind of hard to get it to work how you want it to work. At least it is for me. Let's see if I can get this to work. You guys can watch me struggle with hoses. Ugh! Why are you doing this to me? Here, let's do this. I'll show you what I mean. So like if you click attach hose back here, look, it's over on that side. But sometimes it's over on this side. And I never know what side it's going to be on. And it's extremely freaking frustrating because you never know what side's going to be on what. Why is this hose doing this? And it is kind of a pain in the butt. Let's find the trigger. There we go. Here, let's try this again. Want to get it on to show up on this side, so nope, it's not. It's just not going to cooperate. And I don't know what determines that. I have no idea. I have yet to figure it out. I can't figure it out. I don't know. And I don't know if it's this tank. But this is LSFM's tank. It's the same people that made the map, made this tank. Maybe I need to see if there's an update for it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that when I'm done recording. I'm going to see if there's an update. There is another set of tanks right here, the John Deere Gator pack. It comes with hoses, and I bet you it probably works a little better. I would assume. But yeah, let's see if we can get this to fill up. Put some water in here. I do love the hoses, though. I love the idea of the hoses. Why is it moving so fast? Why is that on? Okay. Let's attach that. And open up the valve, and then we got to jump in here, switch it. Nope, just got to turn our pump on, and I'm going to put right around 5,000 liters of water in here. I don't think we're going to need that much, and any of the excess we can just hang on to or put in the fertilizer mixer, so we can use it. And that's why I love the pump or the hoses, because you get to do stuff like this, which is really, really cool. I just wish they weren't so glitchy. Like, you're supposed to be able to store a hose on the side, but I can't get this blue hose to store on the side. I've tried multiple times. Can't get it to work. Can't. I've tried and tried and tried and tried. I just cannot get it to work. Actually, we're just going to fill this whole tank up. We're here. We have the hose attached. We're just going to fill it up. But yeah, that's what I do, is I kind of leave these hoses here instead of dragging them around. But next time we come over to fill this tank, I'll back in and we'll hit connect, and it'll want to connect all the way over to this side. I can't figure it out for the life of me. Turn our pump off. To turn that off. There we go. And then up here. Sorry, I'm walking on the hose. Here is the trigger. Are you being a pain? See, like I said, the triggers and all that stuff are just kind of in weird spots, and it can be kind of frustrating sometimes. So that we're just gonna kind of leave this hose here. Just kind of leave it here. And that way it's here and ready for us the next time we need to fill up water. Now, let's run up here to the goat farm. Our new goat farm. I'm so excited. Mr. NPC is going to be so excited. He was going on and on about some kind of carnival or fair, or I don't know. He's been talking about going to that later this week. I think it's like on Thursday or something like that. He's gonna go there, so you might have footage of that. We'll see. Yep. So here we go. We're gonna back into this this right here. Like I said, I'll show you. We'll And again, I don't know why. I need to check and see if there's an update for this. I didn't close my gate, and the goats are going to get out. Then they're going to eat the neighbor's petunias. People aren't going to be happy with me. So let's back this up here. Oh, it looks like we can fill without the hose. What fun is that? Fill with the hose. See? Look, it runs all the way up to that. Even though there's a connection right here. So let's switch to emptying. Oh, that's right. I think I gotta open a valve or something. Now my hose has disappeared. So weird. So odd. What's this one do? Let's detach our hose. See? Swings all the way over there. Oh, change direction to filling. Change direction. Emptying. Okay. That's what we want. Let's try this again. The end of our hose. Attach. I want to use the hoses, dang it! Why, oh why won't you let me fill? Or is that milk? That's not the milk tank. Is it? Maybe that's where the milk is. Yeah, because that's water. Okay, well maybe that's the milk tank. Which is okay. Just leave that attached there. So maybe I don't need hoses to do water. Positive. Oh, water's going in. Didn't take much, but it's there. There we go. Oh man, I was really hoping the hoses. That must be for milk. That must be the goat milk tank. Because right here's like milk cans. I'm assuming. We're gonna find out. Because in the earlier version of this map, there were cans of milk that spawned. So I'm not sure what this is. Not quite sure. I'll have to figure that out later on. We'll definitely figure that out. Let's. They haven't started eating yet. So I'm hoping this grass stuff starts getting munched on. I'm hoping. Actually, we're just gonna leave this water tank and that tractor here. Don't know what this is. This looks like a spawn point of some type. This looks like, again, something. I mean, it could be storage or some kind of spawn. We'll figure that out. We need to put feed in here. They take grass silage, grass, hay, clover, or hay pellets. So we have all kinds of feed options there. Let me just close this because it doesn't need to be open right now. But I was hoping with over time they would eat a little grass. Let's do a little experiment here. We're learning together. We're learning as one, all together now. So I don't want my goats to die. If I have to, I'll go grab a bale of hay or something. But I was hoping they would eat the grass in the pasture. Let's go forward and see if something happens in the change. Okay. No, they're not eating any of that. Well, let's buy a bale of hay. Just buy a bale for now. $650. Good Lord. That is expensive. It's very expensive hay. Very expensive hay. Alright, I'm going to grab the Massey with the front loaders. We're going to go get this bale of hay and we'll be back to see if we can feed these goats. I'll be back. We are back, and I have expensive bale of hay, $650 bales, bale of hay. I'm assuming the feed trigger's right here. All right, cool. I filled up, and we have 3,000 liters left, so plenty of hay left. Just gonna tuck this over here for now. Just kind of shaved a little off the bale. Oh, hey, we only can do what the game can do, right? I mean, we can only make this as realistic as possible. Yeah, but they still haven't ate any of the grass out of the pasture, which, if they don't, that's fine. I think we'll need to start thinking about... I mean, if they're not going to eat this grass off of here, then we can just mow this, bale it, and, I think make silage out of it, because they'll take grass silage. Right here. This you can put grass silage in there. And silage would be easier because we don't have to ted it, and we probably... No, I don't have a front PTO on this. We may need a rake or a windrower of some kind. Maybe. But right now that's kind of a moot point because we only have $3,850. We're kind of broke. Kind of broke. We don't have much money left. But we have goats. We have goaty goats. And I've got, plenty of feed for a while. I mean, the yearly requirements are only 11,963, and right here's 3,000 of that. So this bale of hay is going to last us a little while. So that's a good thing. So we have time to worry about that. Let's jump back in the Massey. I'm just going to leave the old Fiat up here. And I'm probably going to get another set of forks. In fact, I'm just going to leave these here. And the Fiat can just be our goat tractor. That's what we'll call it. Call the Fiat our tractor for the goats. About that there. Disconnect that. There we go. And I'll get another front loader eventually for the 390T here. So it shouldn't be too expensive, although they're thousands of dollars, so... it's alright. We'll make $4,000 once we finish this plowing contract. It's been on hold all day. We'll get to it tomorrow. It's not a big thing. I wanted to go down here to the main yard and check on the bees. That's what I wanted to do real quick while we're here. I emptied out the bees. I got 2 more buckets of honey. But I'm going to hold the honey. Let's see if there's a best price for honey. Honey, 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 honey. Nope, those are animals. So goats, we picked the right time to buy them. It's best to sell them in the spring, but buy them in fall. So we'll have to remember that with goats. All the way up here. Apple juice. Looks like the price for honey is always the same, so I think what I'm going to do is hold it until maybe a grape demand will spike. Just kind of hold on to it for a little bit. It's the honey there. Or we can take, the village, like each little house is paying good money. Maybe when we have enough, we'll make honey deliveries. Almost like the milkman, they'll call us the honey man. The honey man. Yep, like I said, so I've got 3 buckets right here. It's not much. It's only 25 in each one. You can see the bees are hard at work. Haven't produced anything else, but I filled them back up. Now, I was going to ask you guys. I don't know anything about beekeeping. I can do a little research, but I don't know anything about beekeeping. Do bees produce? I mean, when do they produce? Do they produce, just summer and fall? Do they produce spring, summer, and fall? What do they do in the winter? Is it something that we shouldn't run during the winter? I'm assuming not. I'm assuming that we don't want the bees out, gathering honey and all that stuff in the winter. They probably need to be in the hive staying warm, I would assume. So let me know. Let me know if you know anything about beekeeping in the comments. Let me know what we should do with the bees in each season. You know, maybe we only run the beehives during the summer and fall, and then, or, you know, maybe late spring to, you know, early fall. Maybe when the temperature, we can go by a temperature. So if you guys say, hey, if the air temperature is below 50 degrees, then the bees probably don't need to be out. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll do a little research on my own, but you guys are driving this bus. I'm just the silly guy at the steering wheel. You guys tell me where to go. Let's see. I think that's really all. I don't think I have any fert left. There's 23 left in that one. See a little in this one. 189.00. Yeah. So we're all out of fertilizer. I'm going to mix some more fertilizer if we want to do more fertilizing missions. But we need to finish that plowing contract. That's what we need to do. Got to finish the plowing contract. But we have goats now, which is excellent. We have goats. We have some animals, and we bought our first piece of property, which is really, really exciting. I think the next step I'm just going to go ahead and do is, once I get enough money, I'd like to buy this orchard over the winter. I would really like to buy this orchard over the winter. Then we'll have that come spring, and we kind of have like our little farm area here. This clover field would be nice, especially if we get a lot of goats and sheep here. We can kind of just buy up each one of these little tracts here as time goes on. But also, the arable farming's not far away, 82,000. There's another sheep pen. So we have options of different stuff that we can do going forward. But first on the task, we got to get this plowing contract done. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to torture you with it because it's plowing. I think you guys understand how that works. Thank you so much for participating, for voting. 173 people took the time to vote. As of right now, that poll is going to stay up, so more and more people will probably do it. And I really hope you like the premise of this kind of playthrough. We'll be throwing in some roleplay elements for Mr. NPC. We're going to be doing some Let's Play. You guys will be driving the bus, kind of telling me what we're going to do. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really, really enjoying it. It's just different for me. And after this game, I mean, this game's been around for 2 years now. It's a pretty long game cycle, but it's still, and after a while, you're just kind of like, I really need some different stuff to do, and Hof Bergmann is definitely a great map to do that. So if you haven't played it yet, download it. You can find the link to the map in my mod list, which is posted down below in the description. There's also some other links down there. If you want to help out the channel, jump down there. You can purchase DLCs, you can purchase the game. Maybe you've never played Farm Sim and you want to try it out. You can purchase the game. Also, I have a new link for pre-order for the Alpine DLC. So that link is down in the description. If you plan on buying it and want to help out the channel, there you go. Just click on the link. They throw a little change my way for every purchase. Giants does. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Tune in later on this week, probably on Friday, if everything goes as planned. On Thursday, Mr. NPC is going to the fair. So I'm pretty sure we'll have footage of that for you guys on Friday. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, everybody, stay safe. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.